Now we are going to do knoops. Knoops are those lovely little bumps you see here, and that give Estonian lace knitting this particular look and texture. It is very, very lovely techniques. Knoops are not to be confused with bubbles. For a bubble you increase number of stitches in some one place, then you do several of those in stockinette or reverse stockinette, and then you decrease number of stitches back to one stitch, and it's a bubble. A knoop is actually just one stitch, but it is just one very fat stitch, which takes quite a significant amount of yarn to make. And now we are going to do knoops. I'm going to do knoops on a stockinette stitch background, and I'm going to do it on my stockinette on the right side row. Here I will make several stitches, and 4, 5. Okay, now here it is a stitch that I choose to do to make as a knoop. What is traditionally is done is that you knit this stitch and pull your new stitch long, then you make yarn over and knit again. Now you have 3 stitches out of 1. Now you make one more yarn over and knit it again, and as a result you see you have 5 stitches on your needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is always odd number of stitches because you cannot finish your knoop with a yarn over. You have to do one more stitch, real stitch, and then you take it off the needle. Here's what happens next. As you go on and knit across the row, these stitches they tend to tighten themselves around the needle, and it may be very difficult on the next row to knit or purl all these stitches together. And if you normally knit tight, it may be quite a problem. Now I will make one more knoop like this to demonstrate you once again, so that you knit, yarn over, knit, yarn over, knit. Okay, and see how untidy and long these stitches are. This is how it should be on this row. Nothing to worry about. It will be neat when you are done, and everything is. After you go several more rows, it will be neat and nice. For now, let it be like this. See? Well, okay. Don't be perfectionist at this point. Okay, now what can you do to make your life easier with a knoop? Now, one thing to do is to make a knoop through the back loop of a stitch. It is not authentic. They don't do it like this in Estonia. They normally do it like normal, not twisted stitch at the base of the knoop. But trust me, nobody is going to come to you, and nobody is going to start international conflict between Estonia and the United States just because you did your knoop through the back loop. 1 stitch, yarn over, knit, yarn over, knit. What happens when you twist the base stitch is that this twist in the base stitch doesn't let those untidy loops to tighten too much around the needle. And this is exactly the purpose. If you have it this loose and untidy, it's going to be quite easy to work on the next row. Okay, let us do one more try. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do a knoop like normal, usual. Knit, yarn over, knit, yarn over, knit. But now, to prevent those stitches from tightening around the needle, I'm going to take this padlock marker, I would insert it into my stitches and make sure that they are all on my marker, and I'm going to lock marker. Always use locking markers, because if you use a marker like this, you can use it, but as you go across your row, these markers tend to fall out and you don't want it. So I recommend that you lock them, and you are secure. You can throw your knitting into the bag, take it with you somewhere, and these markers are going to stay in place. Okay, I am basically at the end of my row. I'm